Okay, now it's time for the Top Gear Awards, becoming a bit of a tradition this. We've done it twice, and really we're going to recognise the best and the worst from 2004, kicking off with this.
Welcome to the Top Gear Comedy Handling Awards 2004. Our short list of finalists has been whittled down to 3, and the Stig will be driving them in a minute. In the meantime, your hosts, me and James.
Now, for the purposes of this very scientific test, we're going to use the hammerhead on our test track. Here's a very rough representation of it. Our expert driver is going to enter here like this. Now, we've got comedy handling cars here. A number of things may happen. We could have a bit of understeer. The car might go straight ahead when it should go around a bend. We could have understeer here. We could have lift-off oversteer so that a car tries to spin. We could have cars running wide here, killing the cameraman. Who knows? Let's find out.
Just before we start though, here's a Lotus Exige to show you how good cornering should be done. Here it comes into the hammerhead, and here it is staying nice and tight between the lines, and it changes direction beautifully.
Right, that's the bar set. Let's smash straight into it.
And now, at number 3, it's the Toyota Prius that Jeremy tested early. Now remember, it should stay within the white oh dear.
That's spectacularly bad.
It's not going right at all. The green car, then, not doing very well.
The problem here, we reckon, are its special eco-friendly tyres, which actually have very little grip.
That was a good comedy car.
Now, at number 2, it's the Malaysian entry, the Perodua Canary. Tall, boxy and with skinny tyres, this shows great promise for hopeless handling.
I'm not expecting much.
No, it's a bit like cornering, I don't know, an office chair.
Oh,
That doesn't feel brilliant. It's oversteering!
We love it, and he's recovered, yes! That wasn't handling at all, that was
just chaos.
Fantastic! Oversteer and understeer all in one small package here. Now, can anything beat that?
Well, yes, we think so, because it's time for the smart city car. Like the Canary, it's tall and skinny-tyred. And this is probably the bravest thing the Stig has ever done. Here we go.
That's the left, here comes the right, and there... It's complete... Well, it never even tried it.
Oh, dearie me. Now, let's see that again from the Stig's in-car camera. Look, he turns the wheel, and the car goes straight on. World-class understeer there. And so, the award for the car that goes round a corner with the least dignity is the Smart.
Now the surprise of the year. This is awarded to the car that was much, much better than we were expecting it to be.
And the nominations are the Aerial Atom, which you will be able to see in our Boxing Day show, the Ferrari 612, which we'll be featuring next week, and the Vauxhall Monaro.
The Atom surprised us because it's so fast it can totally destroy your face.
The Vauxhall surprised us because it's a Vauxhall you'd actually want to buy.
And the Ferrari surprised us because it's at least 2,000 times better than its looks would lead you to believe.
And the winner is a big surprise. It's the Vauxhall Monaro!
Now, elsewhere in the world, awards are awarded to reward excellence. But here, on the Top Gear Awards, we like to award an award that rewards a car that we found particularly unrewarding in 2004. This isn't quite right, I'm sorry.
Mate, no.
Worst car of the year,
It's the worst
basically.
car of the year,
Yeah.
yes, thank you. And here are the nominations.
Yes, indeed. We've got the BMW X3 because it's a big four-wheel drive off-road car that doesn't work off-road or on-road, and it's ugly enough to make small children feel sick.
The City Rover, because Rover buys them from an Indian company for £3,500 and then expects to sell them to you and me for almost twice that.
And the Hyundai Accent, which is wretched, whatever engine it has, but we were particularly depressed with the 3-cylinder diesel version. It really is less fun than drowning.
And the winner clinched it by a mile, which it still took an hour to cover. The worst car of 2004 is the Hyundai Accent. Now, the best engine noise we heard on our track in 2004. We liked the sound of the Mercedes SLR, we liked the sound of the Porsche Carrera GT, but the winner is this.
Now, does anyone want to guess what that is? It's a Ferrari straight away. Who said that? Well done you, sir. That was a Ferrari.
That was specifically the Ferrari 360 Challenge Stradale, best engine sound of the year.
Okay, the next award is for Britain's biggest anorak, and it's him. Okay, we move on now to the Top Gear Clot of the Year award. The winner will receive this prestigious golden cock. It's for the presenter that's made the biggest mess of things, and we'll kick off with James.
Ah, yes, I think this will be the City Rover secret film. You may remember we weren't allowed to drive the City Rover. Rover wouldn't lend us one. So we went to a dealership. I was disguised with a camera hidden in my tie. I went in, I filmed it, I came out, and I said to the director, that is going to be brilliant. Here's what we saw. Here's me going in, and that's what I filmed with my tie.
It's the ceiling.
So this is the City Rover.
No, it was a fluorescent light. You can stop laughing. Why don't you tell them what you did?
Ah, well, no. You see, I turned up to film a car in the usual way, and the director said, hello, good morning. Have you got everything? And checked. Have you got the right clothes? Yes, I've got those. Have you got the script? Yes, I've got that with me. And have you got your silly hair stuff? Oh, yes. Right. Where's the car? Ah, forgot that. Hadn't brought the car. We were left it at home in Gloucestershire. Poor.
Yes, very poor indeed, but I fear mine may be worse, because you may have seen the Land Rover Discovery film recently, drove it to the top of a mountain in Scotland. We used a helicopter to get the last couple of shots, and I said to the pilot, look, I've really got to get home tonight. Can you fly me to Glasgow Airport? And I said to the director and the crew, can you drive the car back down the mountain? No problem, got in a helicopter, fell asleep, woke up an hour later. Of course, I did give them the keys. So, really, if you want a Land Rover Discovery, there's one at the top of a mountain in Scotland being guarded by 5 skeletons. Now, this is an audience decision here, so hands up everyone who think James should win for his lousy camera work. Anyone? There's one, there's a handful there. And thanks. Richard for forgetting to take a car to a shoot. Hands up there.
I think I can see which way this is going to go. Who thinks it's Jeremy?
I am the golden cock. Right.
Yes, he is.
OK, the next award is...
the All Things Considered award. The award for the car that covers all the bases. Speed, style, economy, comfort, price, safety, the lot.
In other words, this is the award for the best car of 2004. And the nominations are...
the Jaguar S-Type diesel. It's peaceful, it's comfortable, it's economical, and yet in the hands of a German bird, it'll get round the Nürburgring in 9 minutes and 12 seconds.
The VW Golf GTI. It looks good everywhere it goes. It's practical and it goes like stink. It is all things to all men.
And then there's the Subaru Legacy Spec B. We like the looks and the quality and the way they've shoehorned bits of the Impreza rally car into this impressive all-round family bus.
And so, the winner, the Top Gear Car of the Year for 2004 is the VW Golf GTI.
But that is not the end of proceedings, because while the Golf is a very worthy car, it wasn't our favourite car from 2004.
No, that's why we decided to have a new award for the car which, money no object, we would most like to own.
These are the nominations. The Ferrari Enzo. It came here and in the hands of our Stig, it just blitzed our track. It is easily the fastest supercar, and that, surely, is the point of supercars.
Then there was the Aston Martin DB9, which was certainly the best looking car of 2004 and probably the best looking car from all of time. But it's also icy cool and as quick as hell.
And then at the other end of the scale, we have the new Land Rover Discovery, which, as we proved when we took it to Scotland, really can climb every mountain and ford every stream.
But there can only be one winner, and it is the Aston Martin DB9! That's our favourite car. Earlier this year, the Discovery beat a mountain, but in our race from Guildford to Monte Carlo in the last series, the Aston beat a 200-mile-an-hour train. It is utterly fabulous in every way.